I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. That's one of the most quoted lines in American literature.
Who said that?
A girl named Jo March from Little Women. Louisa May Alcott wrote it in 1868.
Little Women? Isn't that just a book for girls?
That's what everyone thinks. But here's the thing. Alcott hated the idea. Her publisher told her to write it. She said, "I don't know any girls except my sisters." So she wrote about them, and it became a classic. 4 sisters during the American Civil War.
The Civil War.
Their father is gone, serving as a chaplain for the army. Meg is the responsible one, Jo is the wild one. Beth is shy and gentle. Amy wants to be an artist.
Sounds like every family.
That's exactly why it still works after 150 years. But this is not a sweet little story. One sister sells her hair, one burns a novel, one dies.
One dies?
Now let's go back to that Christmas, 1861. This is their story.
It was Christmas Eve, 1861. 4 sisters sat together in a small house in Massachusetts. Their father was far away, serving as a chaplain in the Civil War. Meg was the eldest. She was calm and patient. Jo was tall, loud, and full of fire. She wanted to be a writer. Beth was shy and gentle. She loved music more than anything. Amy was the youngest. She dreamed of being a great artist. There was no money for Christmas presents. A letter arrived from their father. He wrote, "Be brave, my little women." That night, each sister promised to be better. On Christmas morning, their mother Marmee had news. A poor German family nearby had nothing to eat. A mother and her small children, cold and hungry. The 4 sisters gave away their entire breakfast. They carried the food through the snow to the Hummel family. Their stomachs were empty, but their hearts were full. That evening, their rich neighbor Mr. Lawrence sent a surprise. A feast of ice cream, cake, and flowers. Kindness came back to them. Next door lived a boy named Laurie. His real name was Theodore Lawrence, but everyone called him Laurie. He was rich but lonely. He lived with his grandfather in a big house. Jo met him at a party. They became friends right away. Both hated rules. Both loved adventure. Both spoke their minds. Laurie started coming to the March house every day. Beth was too shy to visit anyone, but she loved music. Old Mr. Lawrence let her play his piano whenever she wanted. A quiet friendship grew between the shy girl and the old man. Jo had been writing a novel for years, every spare moment. Page after page in her small handwriting. One day, Amy got angry at Jo, very angry. She took Jo's entire manuscript and threw it into the fire. Jo watched her work burn. Every page gone. She screamed, "I will never forgive you! Never!" The next day, Jo went ice skating with Laurie. Amy followed them, but the ice was thin. It cracked. Amy fell into the freezing water. Laurie pulled her out just in time. Jo realized something terrible. She had seen Amy coming. But her anger had made her look away. She almost lost her sister. Then bad news came. Their father was very sick at the war hospital. Marmee needed to go to Washington immediately, but there was no money for a train ticket. Jo disappeared for hours. She came back with $25. She had cut off her beautiful long hair and sold it. That night in the dark, Jo cried quietly. Not because she missed her hair. Because selling her hair was all she could do, and it wasn't enough. Mommy left for Washington. The sisters waited and prayed. This was Jo March. Not brave words, brave action. Time passed. Their father came home safely. Meg fell in love with John Brooke, Laurie's old tutor. Brooke was not rich, but he was kind and honest. Meg chose love over money. She married him simply. Jo was heartbroken, not from love, from loss. She said, "I wish I could marry Meg myself." She meant, I wish nothing would ever change. But everything was already changing. The circle was breaking. Years went by. Laurie had always loved Jo. One day he finally told her. He asked her to marry him. Jo said no, gently but completely. "I don't believe I shall ever marry," she said. "I'm happy as I am." Laurie was crushed. He begged her to change her mind. Jo loved Laurie, but not that way. She knew the difference. Both of them cried. They might lose each other forever. Laurie's grandfather sent him to Europe to heal. Jo left home too. She went to New York alone. She found a small room in a boarding house. And she started writing again, starting over from nothing. Back home, Beth was getting weaker. She had caught scarlet fever years ago. It never fully left her body. Everyone knew, but no one could say it out loud. Beth kept sewing. She kept playing piano. She made little gifts. One evening, she sat with Jo by the fire. She said quietly, "I'm not afraid. I know I'm going away. But I'll be near, and I'll be loving you." Jo held her sister's hand through the long nights. One early morning, Beth fell asleep in Jo's arms. She did not wake up. The quietest sister left in the quietest way. It was the saddest moment in the whole story. In Europe, Amy was growing up. She had dreamed of being a great painter all her life. But she finally admitted the truth. She had talent, not genius. She stopped chasing fame. She started chasing meaning. She met Laurie again. Both had changed. They fell in love. Meanwhile, in New York, Jo met Professor Bear. He was poor, German, and deeply kind. He loved books. He told Jo something no one else would say. "Stop writing cheap stories for money. Write your own story." For the first time, Jo began writing about her own life. Meg found happiness in a small house with her children. Jo and Professor Bear turned her aunt's old mansion into a school. They filled it with boys who needed a home and an education. Amy and Laurie came back from Europe, married and happy. Mommy looked at her daughters and said something beautiful. "My little women have become such wonderful women." Beth's chair was empty. It always would be. But each sister had found her own road, her own answer. Different roads, but all of them real.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Right? Let's go back to the very start. Christmas Eve, no father, no money. And what does Marmee do? She tells her girls, go feed the family next door.
They gave away their own breakfast?
All of it, and then Mr. Lawrence sends them a feast. Kindness came back. Alcott believed in that.
Chaplain, what does that mean again?
A priest who serves with soldiers during a war. Their father isn't fighting, he's caring for the wounded.
So this book is basically about fixing your flaws?
Not fixing, growing, those are different things.
How are they different?
Fixing means something is broken. Growing means getting stronger. And each sister grows in her own way. But Jo's journey, it starts with fire. And I mean that literally. Amy takes Jo's manuscript and throws it in the fire.
Years of writing, all gone.
Jo screams, "I will never forgive you, never!"
Manuscript. Isn't that the same as book?
No, a manuscript is the pages before printing. Jo's work was handwritten, one copy only, no backup.
Why did Amy do it?
She was 12, she felt ignored, she wanted to hurt Jo. Alcott doesn't excuse it, but she explains it. Next day, Jo goes skating with Laurie. Amy follows. The ice cracks. Amy falls in.
And Jo saw her coming?
Yes, but her anger made her look the other way. Imagine this, someone you love walks into danger, and you're so angry, you just don't move. That 1 second almost cost Amy her life.
So Jo almost lost her sister because of anger.
And then the hair, father is sick, no money for the train. Jo comes back with $25, hair gone.
And cried that night. Not for the hair, for feeling helpless.
Now let me ask you something. What does it mean to love someone and let them go?
Meg and Brooke?
Meg chooses a poor, honest man over a rich life.
That takes courage.
But Jo hated it.
Why?
She says, "I wish I could marry Meg myself." She doesn't mean it that way. She means, I wish nothing would ever change.
That's not selfish. That's just being scared.
Then comes the hardest scene. Laurie tells Jo he loves her. He asks her to marry him.
And she says no.
I'm happy as I am. Can you love someone and still say no?
That's not about love. That's about knowing yourself.
But the biggest lesson of this book, we're not there yet. Both their hearts break. They might never be friends again.
Both running away. Laurie to Europe, Jo to New York.
Both starting over, and then comes the silence.
And then there's Beth.
The hardest part of the whole book. Beth got sick years earlier, scarlet fever.
Scarlet fever?
A bad illness, high fever, red rash on the skin. She survived, but her body never fully recovered. Everyone could see it, nobody could say it.
That's the worst kind of sadness, the kind you can't name.
Beth keeps sewing, keeps playing piano. She makes little gifts for everyone, quietly.
She knew she was dying.
She tells Jo, "I'm not afraid, I'm going away. But I'll be near, and I'll be loving you."
That line, I can't.
How did Jo handle it?
She held Beth's hand every night, until one morning, Beth fell asleep in Jo's arms and didn't wake up. The quietest sister left in the quietest way.
So how does it end?
Amy goes to Europe, and she grows up fast. Her whole life she wanted to be a great painter. But she admits the truth. She has talent, not genius.
Talent and genius, same thing, right?
No, talent is skill you build. Genius is what you're born with. Amy accepted that, and it set her free.
That's hard to do, letting go of a dream.
She didn't let go. She found a better one.
You sound like Marmee right now.
I'll take that.
So Amy meets Laurie again in Europe. Both have changed. They fall in love. Looking back, it makes sense.
And Jo?
She meets Professor Bear in New York. He tells her, "Stop writing cheap stories, write your own." So, remember how we started. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship.
Jo's line.
Back then, it just sounded brave. But now you know what her storms were. A burned manuscript, a sister falling through the ice, selling her hair, saying no to her best friend, and losing Beth.
Every one of those was a storm.
Remember what Beth said? "I'm not afraid. I'll be near and I'll be loving you." Beth sailed her ship too, quietly, to the very end.
Brave and fearless. Same thing, right?
Not at all. Brave means scared, but you keep going.
Jo was never fearless. She was always afraid.
What's your storm, and how are you sailing through it?
Tell us. We'd love to hear your story.